admission essays from the class of 2015. Any members from 2015 here tonight? Alright, good. Well, you guys made this show possible. Just a couple things before we start. If you could take a second to turn off your cell phones or open your 40s or anything else that's going to make noise. Anything else that's going to make noise here at the show. Also, in case of emergency, which there might be, we're in a science building. There are 2 exits located at the top, and then 2 exits located down here that say use upper door. Something really special is going on with voices this year. Throughout the show, you're going to be hearing a bell ringing. It's going to sound like this. What that means is that, well, anytime you hear the bell, it means the line spoken immediately before it was taken directly, word for word, from an admission essay. So keep an ear out for that. So, without further ado, the first sketch of our program, a new classical composition made entirely of lines from admission essays, the Essay Overture.
Julius Caesar!
And that the leathery and slimy face of my Cassine.
I'm playing chess with Spider-Man. Oh.
What would prevent me from completing my sandbox empire?
That turtle would never forget me.
The scheming?
I hate to admit it, but I was most unsettled by Stephanie Meyer's Twilight.
Spiteful?
Because I enjoyed it so much.
Sky!
Ladies and gentlemen, voice of the class 2011!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Latin Roots, the game show your mother was preparing you for when she kept harping on about how you had to learn an obviously dead language with absolutely no practical application. Now, here is your host, Roman Empire!
Hi there, welcome to Latin Roots. It's so great to be here this evening. Now let's meet our contestants. To my right, our Latin professor from D.C. She's been spending the last several years in a basement in Rome, and this is the first time she has seen daylight since 2004. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Julie S. Caesar.
It's great to be here.
Wow, what a great honor. Now, our returning champion. A frat star. Social champ of Beta Rho Omega.
Beta Rho, what up?
And majoring in women's studies. It's Amir!
Thanks, Roman. Yo, you are always welcome at the frat house anytime.
Alright, player! Now let's get started. Since Julie is our champion for the evening, she will be going first. Are you ready, Dr. C? Your first phrase is, Dulce bellum inexpertis.
You know what, Roman? This is a pretty common saying. It means war is sweet to those who have never fought.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Amir, for the seal.
Yeah, Rob, I believe the answer is the brain of an idiot is sweet.
That's correct!
No, it's not.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait until your turn comes again. Your next phrase is consolata relay testes.
All right, right up my alley. Okay, this happens all the time in the frat house. Look, when somebody party fouls, they are judged by the conscience of a million testicles.
There it is! No, you are just so good at this game, Amir. I'm telling you. Your next phrase is a pretty common one. Carpe diem.
Rome, I'm gonna have to go with carpet dying.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I thought you had that one, buddy. Dr. Caesar.
Seize the day.
Oh, you're both wrong. Correct translation is, serve the carp well. This phrase originates from the Roman worship of the worship of the Roman god, Neptune. Yes, legend has it that special favors could be gained if worship was also given to his pet carp, Lucky. Yes. Those Romans.
That is wrong on so
Always
many levels.
great to hear your opinion, Julie. Now let's move on to our lightning round. Boom, boom! Yes. Scary stuff. All right. Since Amir, you won that toss-up round, you're going to be starting us off here. Each contestant will have 30 seconds to answer as many phrases as they possibly can. Now, Amir, are you ready?
Let's do it.
6 Semper Tyrannis.
T-Rexes have bad temper.
Correct.
Just a couple.
Correct. Ab absurdum.
Absurd ass.
Correct. Adversus solum ne locutor.
When faced with adversity, be solemn and drink liquor.
Ah, look at you. What a great grammar here. You just, wow. All right. Dr. Caesar, you think you can beat that? Are you ready for this?
As I'll ever be.
All right. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock? And go. Non omnipossmus omnes.
Is it not? Not all possums are omnipotent.
Wow. Correct. Very good. Nihil munditium.
Isn't it decent to be a mundane nihilist?
Correct. Insula gilliganes.
Gilligan's Island.
Correct. Est numerus stultorum.
To infinity and beyond.
Correct. Wow, Julie, you just came out of nowhere in that round. Congratulations. The scores are all tied up. Would you look at that? That means we have to go to our bonus round. First contestant I see with their hand in the air and providing the correct answer will be our winner for the evening. Are you both ready? Facili omnes quam bellimus recta concilia et grotus demus. Oh! Dr. Caesar.
We all have advice for those who are sick.
Now, Julie, you should know better than that. You've been studying Latin for a long-ass time. Amir, you want to get this one?
Yeah, Rome, I think I'll take my chances here. Yeah, you picked a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really
Yeah, I sure
did.
did. Yeah. I need an answer, Amir.
Rome, I'm gonna have to phone a friend.
Oh, you can do that. You can do that.
Okay, alright.
Who are we calling?
I'm gonna be calling my frat bro Chico.
All right, Chico.
Alright.
All right.
All right.
Let's dial him up. Thanks to AT&T. Chico, are you there?
Hola, hola.
Oh, no!
Oh, hey, I'm here.
Chico, what's up, brother?
Oh, not much, man. I'm at our big party, Legs and Eggs 2K11. There's lots of legs and eggs. It's like heaven.
That's awesome, bro. I wish I could be there.
Me too.
Alright, well, as you know, I'm on Latin Roots right now.
Oh my God, I love that show. It comes on right after my telenovelas.
Basically, it's the bonus round. Tough phrase, I need an answer. Can you help me out?
Oh, duh.
Okay, great. Alright, I think Roman's gonna be talking to you right now.
Hey, Chico. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, Roman. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
That's nice.
Yes. All right, so the phrase that Amir's having trouble with is facili omnes quambalibus recta concilia et grotus damus. Now, do you know what that is?
That's a toughie, Rome.
Yeah,
But I
right.
think I do. I took 2 Latin classes back in Latin America. I think it means easy omnivores tickle me rectally while thinking about gross women. That's an educated guess.
Chico, are you sure?
I'm here.
Yeah?
Do brontosauruses have long necks?
They do.
Yeah, that
Okay,
means I'm
I
sure.
got you.
Yes, that was good. Yes.
Okay, alright, Chico, thanks a lot. Try to make it out to the party if I can.
I will miss you if you don't, my brother.
Alright. Love you.
Weird little thing you got
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah. We're friends, we're close.
I guess that's all friends
together.
are.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with what Chico said, man. I believe in him, you know. He is Latin American.
All right, well, what's your final answer?
My final answer is easy omnivores. Tickle their rectums and they can gross women. That's my answer.
Well, really sorry about your friend Chico. I'm sorry that he couldn't be here to see you win.
Oh, no!
Yeah! You're still the champion. Yeah! Well, that's all the time we have for this evening.
I can't even do this anymore.
Goodbye, Julie. And we'll see you here next week, same time, same place, on Latin Roots.
Yeah!
Yes.
Come in.
Good to see you.
Adam, nice to meet you. Please, have a seat. Now, Adam, you're here for the biomedical engineering internship, is that right?
That's right.
All right, well, why don't we get things started, and tell me a little bit about yourself and why you think you're a good fit for the internship.
Sure. Well, I just finished up my first year at the University of Virginia, majoring in biomedical engineering. I think I can actually answer this question best with a short anecdote. When I was a baby, I had a swing mounted on the top of a spring that screwed into the door frame. I loved that swing. Apparently, I loved it so much that I tried to decipher it at the ripe old age of several months. I used to spend hours staring at the spring, watching how it moved and stretched as I pushed the swing around. I guess you could say I've been an engineer for a while.
That's great, Adam, but I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about your technical qualifications, like classes you've taken or labs you've worked in.
Well, like I said, I'm majoring in biomedical engineering.
Right. Well, moving on, could you tell me what you think your greatest strength is and your greatest weakness is?
When I was in 3rd grade, I tried out for the TV show Zoo and made it past 2 callbacks. I did move on, but I was passing the commercial in the end.
I was a great sign language translator. I loved being on TV, but I always hated being fake.
Is that a strength?
A strength? Well, that's tough to say. When I was just born, my parents took me home and put me in a crib. I liked the crib, but apparently I didn't like sleeping much. I used to wake my parents up several times every night. I guess you could say I'm a go-getter.
Anything.
What's that? Well, a few weeks after I was conceived, I was diagnosed with blastocyst, and I developed a few more cells than I needed, making my mom super cranky. I guess you could say I'm an idealist.
Adam, that doesn't even make sense.
You know, before I was conceived, and my genes were still in two separate bodies.
What the hell? I think that's all I need for today, Adam. We're gonna give you a call if we think that you're right for the job.
I care too much. What's that? Oh, okay. Of course, when I was 8 years old, my mom told me I was getting a new baby brother. I was so excited. I clapped her on the shoulder and I said, "Really, Mom? A new baby brother just for me? I can take you to the park. We can go skinny dipping." You know, this reminds me of when I was in 4th grade.
Jimmy, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Now, before I say anything, I just want you to know that this is an entirely treatable condition, and many people who are afflicted by it lead long, quasi-normal lives, and some days never even know they're ill. Jimmy, how do I say this? Your test came back positive for chronic laughter.
But duh! It was chronic laughter that killed my father when I was 9!
I know. Handling all these emotions. Just keep in mind that there have been major leaps in modern medicine since your father passed. You know, sometimes it's the ability to laugh at the simple fact that there's nothing in a situation that merits laughter that allows one to soldier on through what would otherwise be totally unbearable circumstances. Before I prescribe you, I want to run a few tests to determine the severity of your condition. Nurse, test 1, please. Hey, there she is. You're soft. Oh.
Far across the distance.
All right, thank you. That's a success now. Thank you. It's okay. I mean, I didn't have high hopes for James Cameron's Titanic shenanigans. Nurse, test 2, please.
Yes.
And we're on number 2. Oh, number 2, really, Jimmy.
Not Penny's fault! Whose is it, Nichols?
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks. I'll say that lost reference was a little bit oblique, but sometimes it gets me every time. Nurse, let's try something a little more personal. Yes, that one. Yeah. I think so.
Hi, Jimmy. I'm really glad you asked me out, because I've always thought you were really cute in class. And I've had a really good time tonight. And, oh my god, I get so self-conscious sometimes. I was just wondering, Jimmy, do you think I'm pretty?
Okay, all right, that's enough. Okay, Sydney, all right, that's much better. Good improvement this time. Good job getting into character. However, I did notice you broke the 4th wall on your first line, and next time remember to slap with your upstage hand.
Gotcha, Mike. Those are great notes. I'll see you Friday.
Okay, goodbye. All right, Jimmy, I'm not giving up on you yet. Our next test has not been approved by the FDA or the FCC, but damn it, we're gonna try. Nurse. Well, your hat, Jimmy. Well, the metaphor, Jesus.
Yeah, my voice is like, ah.
That's not fair. Nobody loves me.
This time everyone loves me. Raymond.
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
There's hope!
Hey there.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I'm late for everything. The bus is never on schedule.
It's okay. Carmen 783, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember yours. I'm terrible with names, but I always remember faces.
It's all right. I'm Brad. Hot Lips 69. How are you?
Well, you?
I'm good.
Well,
Sorry?
it's nothing. It's just, I will always and forever correct you if you say good when you should be saying well.
That's work.
Well, I have many quirks. My grades, scores, and extracurricular activities are only one part of who I am. What really makes me who I am is an extensive list of the quirks and subtleties of my personality,
That's great.
which I will now begin to enumerate.
Right. Great. Go for it.
Well, I'm introverted. I'd rather read than go to a football game. I have a pile of books I'm reading in my bed, and an even bigger pile I want to read in my armoire. I love to organize things, although my room only stays clean for about an hour.
Yeah, mine too. You look really pretty.
Oh, I'll go to school wearing heels or sweats, depending on the day.
That's very smart of you.
Like Ravenclaw. Oh, I can relate almost anything to Harry Potter. Hermione! Ron! He who must not be named.
I'm sorry, we haven't decided yet.
Snape!
Hey, let's figure out what we're gonna order, okay?
Goodness, I'm the most indecisive person you'll ever meet.
How about the one with John?
I don't eat meat unless I'm at home.
Then don't see many vegetarian options. How about we skip the dessert? Banana sauce?
I love bananas! But I hate banana flavoring.
Banana sauce sounds good then.
Very well. Let's see, where was I? Oh, I carry my iPod around in a sock. My car's name is Chad, and I refer to him as an animate being. I'm just a small bug. Spiders are okay. Strange juxtaposition is my favorite form of humor. Sarcasm is my second. I'm excited about Christmas in September. Oh, wait, that's Nell! Jingle bell, dashing through the Rudolph red. Sorry, I digress. Idiosyncratic is my favorite word, although I've recently discovered pulchritudinous. It's a close call.
slipping. You don't hang out with your old friends anymore. You don't go to church. You just don't seem happy.
Because I'm not happy. How could I be? Ever since you two got divorced, nothing makes sense anymore. I'm not doing well in school, because every time I try and focus on studying, all you think about images of melancholy Christmases, ruined birthdays, or my first day at public high school parents. My old friends don't understand. They all have cookie-cutter lives and well-off homes with parents who want to save them. I've lost hope. I can't find enjoyment in anything.
I don't think we can keep this up any longer. He's so sad.
Do you think we should tell him?
I think we have to
Tell
now.
me what?
Carter, this whole thing was a joke. The whole divorce was a big practical joke, and you fell for it big time.
Line and sinker.
Thank God. This has bothered me for so long. I can have friends again. I won't find sadness in everything I see and do.
He still doesn't get it.
Carter, the whole thing was a joke. Everything.
You remember that time we moved to Vermont because your dad had a job? We made that up!
You had no friends there. It was hilarious.
There's nothing to do in Vermont. It's so boring. It's like purgatory with maple syrup.
Carter, the look on your face when you came home from school every day, so sad and depressed because you had no friends and no one to talk to.
Classic.
Oh, it was.
So you moved just to watch me suffer and laugh at me?
Oh, you think that's bad?
What a dipshit.
Remember that girlfriend you had, Elizabeth or whatever her name was?
Mary, yeah, what about?
Oh, right. Well, remember when she dumped you and you were so sad that you stopped talking for weeks and didn't eat and lost all that weight and got into weird fan fiction sites on the internet?
How do you know about this website?
Because we track your online history, of course. We've been sending those websites to everyone you know for the past year.
That's why everyone's been asking how Draco Malfoy's bubble is doing.
Oh, right, anyway. Mary. We told Mary that you had leprosy of the penis.
And sexually transmitted polio.
What?
She said that she regretted every moment she ever spent with you. She thought you were pathetic.
And boy, was she right.
She thought we were drifting apart, and that she'd always think of me as a friend.
What an idiot.
Is there anything you won't fall for, you ass clown?
Let's tell them about Mary.
Mary, my younger brother, who died when I was 12.
He didn't die. He's been hiding in the basement for the last 6 years.
He's not the only one hiding back there. Come on out.
Ashton
Kutcher.
That's right, America. We just punched the shit out of this kid. We started this prank 19 years ago when we got Henrietta Mann to conceive a child who would just get absolutely shat on MTV style. How's that feel, Carter? No one gives a shit. Join us next week when we finally reveal to Stephen Hawking that we've been putting drugs in his food and his body's actually totally fine.
Fuck your ass, Carter!
him and welcomed him into the family. Now, Voices of the Class presents What Happens Next.
Come on, you joker.
Mark! Mark? Oh my god. He's dead.
Merry fucking Christmas.
This has been Voices of the Class presents What Happens Next. Join us next time.
Officer, thank God you're here.
No, Jason, please, sit down. Sit down. Coffee?
No, thanks.
All right. Well, Jason, I won't waste any of our time. I think we both know why you're here.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yes, Jason. It has to do with a certain problem that happened.
Oh, no, that got taken care of. My doctor gave me antibiotics and the rash
Oh,
cleared
no,
up.
Jason. I'm not interested in your bodily functions. No, this problem is a considerable bit more violent.
Huh, violent? What, me, violent? I'm not a very violent person. I've never even been in a fight.
Never been in a fight, huh? Maybe that's just because someone couldn't fight back.
What?
Are you hungry, Jason?
No?
No, Jason, I insist. Have some shrimp.
No, thank you, please. I'm really,
Oh, silly me. I forgot to make them the way you like them, didn't I? Hold on, Jason. How about now? No?
Officer!
Still
please,
no.
officer!
Wow, Jason,
Officer,
you're a
please!
pretty one.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
Ah!
How about now, Jason? No, still no?
Officer! Officer, please, wait! Officer, stop! Stop!
I'm sorry, Jason. I should have lost my cool there. You know, if that doesn't jog your memory, these will.
I don't know what that is. What is this? I don't know.
You don't know. Dear God, you don't feel anything, do you?
Hey,
How about now?
oh my God! Oh my God! Are those?
Yes, Jason. Yes, they are. You thought you would get away with it, didn't you, you son of a bitch? But you had no idea how long and hard I would work on this case. Jason, do you know what I lost for this? I lost my wife, my kids, my marriage. I lost everything, Jason. And I never thought I'd get you. No. But then, you got cocky. When I was 3 years old, I accidentally murdered a colony of sea monkeys! The cartoony image haunts me to this day. I guess caring too much about people has always been one of my faults. You son of a bitch! What's cartoony about that? About that poor, lifeless soul dead on the countertop right there? Do you know what I went through for that little fella, Jason? I told his mother, while she was dying of grief on her deathbed, that I would find her child's killer. It was the last thing I did. And I never thought I would, Jason. Never in a million years. But then, you thought it had been long enough that you could exploit the terrible things you did in some stupid, contrived college essay. But you forgot, Jason, I have eyes everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, hey, and while we're on the topic of your essay, caring too much about people has always been one of my faults. How the hell does that make sense in that context, Jason? Exploitative and dumb! Dumb! What do you have to say for yourself, you cold-hearted ass? What do you have to say for yourself? Ah!
I did everything I had to. And you know what they did for me? Nothing. They just sat there. Those little fuckers. They did nothing. Nothing! Sea monkeys? More like sea pieces of shit! Those are just the ones you found. The rest, I ate! And you know what? They didn't taste like anything either! So, you caught me, officer, but you know what? I'm not sorry. In fact, I'm really glad I did it. You can put me away, but I'm not going to be sorry that I've spent every moment of solitary confinement glad that I did!
You know what, you son of a bitch? I don't think jail is enough for you. Send him in.
It's clobbering time!
Oh, God damn it, Batman. How many times have I told you to turn on your voice alterer?
Oh!
Oopsie.
Yeah, thanks. We'll definitely have to study some time, don't we? Yeah. So?
Could you talk to my friend over there? He's an international student. He's always had difficulties making friends. Every night, he would slip through a copy of Green Eggs and Ham with only one goal in mind. To eliminate the language barrier that isolated him in a blanket of loneliness.
Sure. Hey, man. What's up? You by yourself? You want some jungle juice?
To prove I'm not a crazy kook, I want to drink until I puke. But even though we're at a frat, I still won't drink Aristocrat.
Okay.
I am Sam.
Nice.
Sam I am.
So, you think about pledging?
To pledge a frat has been my dream. I swear I'm cooler than I seem. I'm committed, and I'll make your cuts. I dream of kegs. Sorority sluts.
Cool, dude. What's your major?
I've given lots of thought to drama, but that would disappoint my mama. College goes quite well for me. I'll major in psychology. But if I goof off with my buddies, I will wind up in women's studies.
Gotcha. Well, hey, at least you're not in E-school.
Yeah.
So, where are you living this year?
I wanted to apply to Brown, but sadly, they just shot me down. And then I tried for Bonnie Castle, but that was too much of a hassle, so now I live in Hereford, where everything is gray.
Well, hey, good to meet you. Enjoy the party.
It was so good to talk to you. I had fun at this party, too. There's a locket in my pocket.
I used to love that. In my pocket now, locking my over the board. Whacking my cabinet.
Oh, you poor thing. You know, I had my first kiss on vacation.
Really?
Yeah, it happened in Bahamas when I was 13. It happened in broad daylight right in front of my family as they watched on with horrified expressions. I leaned slowly forward, lips puckered Hollywood style, and met the leathery and slightly slimy face of my kissee, a small green sea turtle. It was adorable. The rest of the night didn't go so well, though. My mom later told me that all those turtles got turned into soup.
Dennis, you should know better than that by now.
What is happening?
Ever since the turtle incident, Chef Claude has been following me, doing his thing to anything and anyone I kiss. It's happened to my last 3 boyfriends and my teddy bear!
Why didn't you tell me?
I'm trying to!
Oh, no, you're not talking. Hey, Alice, should I tickle him or kill him?
Tickle him!
No, I'm going to kill him. Oh, no, I kill you.
Why is this keep happening?
Alice, it's okay, girl. Look, I bring you some, okay? Yeah?
No, not this time.
Here comes the choo-choo. Okay. Open the tunnel. The choo-choo is full. How are you?
Dave tasted better.
One of my most memorable days was the day my uncle gave me an iPhone. It is magical, firstly, as a tiny portable compendium of knowledge equipped to feed my inquisitive appetite. The day I turned on this device was the last day I was ever unsure of something. My phone keeps me aware of the world around me. That's funny. It won't open.
Hey, Kitty, what's up?
Ignore?
Jeez. All right, student. It's time for this year's federally mandated exams. To see if you remember the material from last year's federally mandated exams, yada yada, you know the drill.
Gee, this sure is boring. I wish there was something exciting that could rescue me from my tedium. Hey, Simon! Sweet Jesus, a dragon! Hop on that, Simon. It's time for adventure. Whoa! Time and space sure dilate like crazy when you're flying through them on a dragon. You think that's crazy, Simon? Wait till you see this. Oh my gosh, I'm at a baseball game. Now I'm dueling with Julius Caesar. I'm playing chess with Spider-Man. Checkmate! Ha! Hang on your hat, Simon. It's Donkey Kill's on! What? Suck it, Hitler! Time to rock out! Wow, this is the best day ever!
Have you figured out the cause of our son's hallucinations?
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Davidson, I have. I'm afraid that on the autism scale test, Simon tested a Rain Man.
Is there anything we can do for him?
I'm afraid not. At this point, he'll be locked away for the rest of his short little life in his delusions.